The people that we see and wish we could be like are looking at other people that they wish they could be like, because there's something wrong with them, just like there's something wrong with you and me. What is going on, my beautiful peoples? Look alive in 2025. That's the slogan for the year. That's the mantra for the year. That's the motivation to get our videos started for the year. Now, I wanted to talk to you about something. Perfection only exists in the dictionary. Hold on. Sit up. I'll say that again. Perfection only exists in the dictionary. Why am I mentioning that to you today? More importantly, what are we going to discuss today? Well, how about we just get to it? You know, everybody has something about them that they don't like and they wish they could change. But guess what? Perfection only exists in the dictionary. As people, we are inherently flawed. We are always somewhere below that level of perfection. We ain't got it. It ain't there. No matter what you try to do, no matter how hard you want to do this and do that, it doesn't always work. Most of the time, it always falls short. Allow me to use myself as an example. I'm a really laid back kind of guy. I don't get upset too much. Even kill a lot of the time. But you know what happens? Every now and then there's something, some situation, something that's said to me, and I wish that I was my polar opposite. I wish that I could fly off the handle and tell them what I felt about them and just go off. But that's not in my nature. And for a long time, I tried to make myself believe that that was in my nature, but I was just holding it back. Now, don't get it twisted. When it's time to get to work, we got to get to work, regardless of our nature. I'm not going to let anyone do something to me that I don't want, regardless of my nature. Now that we got that out of the way, 9 times out of 10, I'll regret not saying something or acting a certain way in a situation, because that's just my nature. But you take someone that's the opposite of me, that's trying to hold back and not say as much. It's just as difficult for them as it is for me, even though we're going in the opposite direction. For them to hold back and not say is probably even more difficult, because they're in the habit of blah and just letting it go. So for them to hold back, you know what I mean? I can only imagine what it does to their insides to not tell somebody this, and this, and that, and that. But I'm mentioning that because perfection only exists in the dictionary. Now, I didn't even plan on talking about this today, but I'm going to tell you what happened. I was watching a content creator that I follow, and I've never met in person, of course, but super cool dude. And I don't even know if a lot of people really know him the way that he should be known. His name is Julius Maddox. And so far, he is one of the strongest pound for pound bench pressers ever. He literally benched pressed 600 pounds for reps. Now, I was watching his video today. I was on my lunch break, just kind of trying to decompress and whatnot. And I watched the video that he just dropped 2 days ago. And I'll link that video in the description below. And when I saw the video and I was watching it, he said something that resonated with me. He talked about it. Whoa, burp. Get it together, Joe. He talked about himself as a person and who he is and why it's even difficult for him to respond and follow the comments on his own content. Now, I could sit here and try to summarize what he said, but I don't think that it would make as much sense as if you heard it from him. So I'm going to insert the clip from the video that I watched today, and then we'll talk about it after. So, hold on. Can I do this professional? Let's go to the clip. Hold on, wait. I didn't do that right. I snapped before I finished talking. See, I'm not used to this. So, let's cut to the clip.
Come on. Up. One more. Come on. Up. There you go.
How'd it move?
Oh, fast. Not faster than mine, but it moved fast. Some of it is, like this is the 3rd week in a row that I've had consistency in training.
Yeah.
Like 4 to 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I can literally feel my body starting to
You're looking
click.
so different than like when we were in Vegas, because that's the last time we filmed. What was that? 30 days ago or 45 days ago?
About 45 days ago. I was out of shape. But Russia,
Yeah.
going to Russia and all those, that's when the comments did affect me.
Yeah.
It's like people bashing me and I'm like, they forgot who you are. You forgot who you are. That's what hit me, like you forgot who you are. I think my part of my problem is I'm so humble that it literally kills me. Meaning there's a sense where you can be confident and humble at the same time. But I try to go completely humble, take the back seat. And I don't feel like God made me to be humble. Like, you get what I'm saying?
No,
like
absolutely,
confident.
absolutely.
So let's not get it misconstrued about my character when I start talking crazy in the next 3 weeks about who I am. Because I know who I am. I'm the king, baby.
Put some
I'm the king,
respect
baby.
on this man's name.
I'm the king, baby.
Come on now. Here we go. Guess that'll be fine. 600 solid ass pounds.
You ready, Matt?
Come on.
Come on.
Lock in.
Not too close.
Lock in.
Come on.
Come on, Julius. All right, count me down. Count me down.
3, 2.
Your weight. Come on. Your weight. Easy. Come on. Let's go. Easy. Come on. Easy. Come on. 2 more. Let's go. Come on. 1 more. Come on. Smoke it. Finish it. Woo!
I don't know if y'all seen that.
And we're back from the clip. I hope the editing on that looked right. I'm trying something here, y'all. Bear with me. But did you notice what he said in the video about being humble but being confident at the same time? That's what I struggle with personally. I'm gonna just talk to you about me. I struggle with that. It's not that I don't know that I can do, but I would much rather build someone else up than to brag about what I can do. And I've noticed that, especially since I started lifting weights and I'm getting a little bit stronger and talking to different people about the things I do in the gym in the course of conversation, never quote unquote bringing it up to brag about it, but it just happens. So, and you'll get people that'll say, man, Joe, you strong. My response is no. I work out with strong people. I'm still learning. I don't even give myself the credit of being strong because that's just who I am as a person. I'll deflect in a heartbeat so that I'm not the center of attention, because I don't want to be the center of attention. The things that I do in the gym, I do for my mental, to get rid of my demons, to keep myself who I am, despite how life tries to not make me who I am, if that makes sense. So when I talk about the things I do in the gym, it's not to brag and this, that, and the third. It's just somebody asked how gym workout went. I'm telling one of the guys at the job how it went, and I tell them the numbers I did. They're like, "Man, Joe, you strong." I ain't strong. Now, what you just saw Julius do, that's strength. That man is strong. But as strong as he is, he's still weak because of dealing with the comments and whatnot. It's a different part of his personality, and trying to battle all the negativity for someone that's doing something so positive. Things that haven't been done in powerlifting, period, he's doing. He's at the top. But people still talk about him. So much so that on his own content, he finds it difficult to even read the comments because of the negativity. Perfection only exists in the dictionary. It's difficult. Just being a human and being alive is difficult because we're not perfect. Stuff doesn't go perfectly. There's stuff that we wish we could change. There's stuff that we wish we had changed. There's stuff that we didn't change, and it ended up being worse than what we thought it would have been if we had changed it. It's life. Like, it's rough. So I don't know what you're going through today. And I didn't even plan on this type of video, but hearing him say that as someone that I respect for what he can do and wish that I could do the same, but he has the same battle that I have, that's crazy. That's crazy. What you see on the outside is not always what's going on the inside. Some of the people that pretend to be the strongest are the weakest. They just hoping that you don't call them on their bluff. Some of the strongest people are the people that others consider weak, because they can go through something and deal with it and get past it. I'm just saying, perfection only exists in the dictionary. Now, I don't know which category you fall into. I don't know whether you are trying to hold back, or you're like me and you have difficulty letting go because you're afraid to let go. Because you don't know how to let go a little bit. You let go a lot. I don't know what category you find yourself in. And this is just one aspect of life. There's so many other aspects that we could talk about. Things that I wish I was this way, but I'm not. I wish I did this, but I don't. I wish I thought that way, but I don't. I don't know what category you're in. But I do know that without you even telling me, that at times it is difficult for you to exist in the category that you find yourself in. I'm here to tell you that it's okay, because perfection only exists in the dictionary. The people that we see and wish we could be like are looking at other people that they wish they could be like, because there's something wrong with them, just like there's something wrong with you and me. Perfection only exists in... Apparently the conversation was so good that somebody had to call my phone just to interrupt the video. I'm just reminding you that it's okay to be you. I have a saying that I heard someone say that stuck with me. Being perfectly imperfect. I may not be perfect, but I can be wrong perfectly. If you need somebody to mess something up, I'm Joe. Got you covered. I can mess it up. Promise you. Sometimes I look back at some of the things I've done like, Joe, how did you manage to mess that up that bad? How? How in the world did you manage to do that so wrong? So backwards? I don't even have words. But I'm here to tell you that it's okay to be you. It's okay. You can't change you. Because if you change you, then you change you. You start out trying to change one thing, but it's a domino effect, and it changes other things because your character is made by all of the things that make you wrong, that make you who you are, because perfection only exists in the dictionary. I'm just sharing this with you. I hope that in some way the things that we've discussed today resonates with you, motivates you, helps you to be a better version of you, helps you to get through this day, to get through this week, to get through this month, to get through this year, and whatever the future may hold. As always, this is Jay the Motivator, reminding you to stay strong, stay positive, stay active. M Squad. Jay the Motivator out. Peace.